Hey everybody, Black Ninja 797 here, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, what I want to talk about is the Modern Warfare state right now. Or in this case, where the state of Modern Warfare is currently right now at the moment in time. And the gameplay you're watching in the background is some old gameplay of Modern Warfare, so I hope you guys end up enjoying that. But yeah, anyways, let's begin with what I want to talk about. So, Modern Warfare is a very, very tricky subject. The game is either loved or it's despised. It's very, very niche. It's a lot like Modern Warfare 2. Either you loved that game or you hated that game. And it's the same type of logic. There's a lot of BS, but the game can be really fun despite the BS. And I'm one of those people that enjoys the game more than I dislike it. Now, in turn, that doesn't necessarily mean that I don't acknowledge the problems that this game has. In fact, they're starting to show even more, and that's why I'm making this video. So I can admit that the game has problems, but I still would like to see it be better because I enjoy the game as much as, you know, the next guy. So that's what I wanted to talk about here today. So I hope you end up enjoying. Let's begin. So with Modern Warfare right now, the current state that's in, it's not looking good. I will be honest with you, Modern Warfare is starting to go on this downward decline. Now this happens with every COD game where when the next one's starting to end up getting revealed or coming out, you know, starting to go down and down and down, less support, and then Infinity Ward or Treyarch will start to in turn work on their next game. But the thing is, though, is that with Black Ops 5 not even being confirmed or revealed yet, and we're in July, I'm very, very sure about my idea about why Black Ops 5 is going to suck. It's going to be rushed and it might not even come out. So this might be the most functioning COD game we will have in 2020. Like, let's be honest, it's probably going to be the most functional COD game unless you go back even further, because Call of Duty's been doing this thing where they rush games now and they're getting even worse. Like, so that's why I'm starting to get concerned, because this is the first time the game has been fundamentally better and sound on release. So I'm hoping it will stay that way and, you know, doesn't age poorly like Modern Warfare 2. That's what I'm really trying to avoid, is I don't want Modern Warfare 2019 to age bad like MW2 did. So what I'm starting to notice is an influx of hackers. This can be in Warzone and in multiplayer. It's not one or the other. The skill-based matchmaking ever since Season 4 has been skyrocketed, and you know, if you are a person that plays this game on a regular basis to experience sweatier players, you will 100% agree with me. If you play infrequently enough and you don't feel like you're almost like struggling a bit, if you don't feel a minor struggle every now and then, you're probably playing too casually to have the skill-based matchmaking affect you casual players. I'm not necessarily calling you bad. I'm just saying that the game it's manipulating who you're playing against. And the thing is, too, is also with the hackers and the skill-based matchmaking, these things are put together. Unfortunately, the game cannot exactly decipher what is certain hacks or not is legit. Think about it this way. There's supposedly a hacker-based matchmaking now where hackers face hackers. But the thing is, though, is that with these hackers still finding ways around, like, things such as the double authentication crap with the phone number, that's a tongue twister. Basically, where Infinity Ward was like, hey, we're going to make it so that way they have to assign their phone number to an account, so that way if the account's caught hacking, they have to go out of their way and buy a new phone, and most people never go out and buy a new phone, and apparently people have found a way around that. And the thing is that, depending on what type of hacker you're going to get, if you get, like, more of a subtle one, the game exactly can't tell right away, from my humble experience, what is an actual player of good skill and then a hacker. Because even though I don't necessarily think I'm COD Pro, I'm pretty damn good, and I know that I'm going to face sweatier enemies in turn, but I'm getting hackers, and the problem is with the skill-based matchmaking, because the skill-based matchmaking tries to put me at players of good skill level, since the guy's hacking and doing all these crazy things, it just looks like he's good, and so I'm getting a hacker in my lobby because of skill-based matchmaking. So the skill-based matchmaking is making the hacking thing worse. I'm running into them more often because it makes them think that they're just good players, and they're not. And then, also on top of the hackers and on top of the skill-based matchmaking, Warzone is starting to take the front of the game to the point where multiplayer is starting to get neglected. Multiplayer is not getting full-on neglected like Black Ops 4 did, but it's starting to get a little bit more neglected. And the thing is, though, is that I understand the multiplayer is not the selling point of Modern Warfare anymore. I understand it's Warzone, but you also gotta understand this, is that multiplayer is still just as important. It's because it's still a staple of the game as, you know, the other parts of the game. So I would like to believe that even if you don't add any more content after a certain point, at least make the game playable, and don't do what you do with your old COD games, Infinity Ward and Treyarch, where you just let the games be run by the hackers. That's unacceptable. Like, literally making it where your game is unplayable because you won't go back and fix the servers is frustrating beyond belief. Please don't let this game die that way. Or don't patch a certain thing, or not patch a certain thing, depends on how you do it. Don't buff or nerf something, and if it's broken, don't leave that last patch the way it was, because NoobTube still haven't been fixed to this day, and look where Mach 2 got. So, yeah, that's also another concern. And my last thing, too, that I'm also concerned about is that we are still not through the end of the year, and maybe this is just PTSD or word because of how much Activision has screwed everybody over. But this is the first COD game in forever that we've gone this long without supply drops or BS microtransactions. And somewhere in the back of my mind, I am waiting for a supply drop update. I'm not even kidding you. Because every COD game has had them since Advanced Warfare. And sometimes what they do is they make them as late as like a few months in the game. And so that way, eventually, when everyone else has just kind of quit, it's just all that's left is the whales or the big tryhard fans of the game, so you know they're going to buy them anyway. I do not want to see that. Just please make sure you take care of your game. Please make it so that way Warzone's not your only focus. Please do not add in BS microtransactions eventually, just because I'm worried about that from a PTSD perspective. You guys have screwed us over multiple times. And then also, please make it so that way your game's skill-based matchmaking and your hacker problems taken care of. That's all I ask. Anyways, guys, this is my concerns about Modern Warfare and where it's going. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. What do you think are some ideas that we can do to fix this? Where do you think Modern Warfare is going, and do you think it can be saved? Just curious. Let me know in the comment section down below. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. If you did, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching, and peace out.